TNA had TV tapings here in Atlanta, Georgia for 2 nights. I went to both nights. Let's talk about it. TNA went to a first time ever arena for them, which was the Gateway Center Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. A nice arena. That was the first time I was ever there, and it was a nice arena. When TNA usually comes to town, they go to Center Stage Atlanta, but they went to an arena this time, and this is kind of the first time with them expanding a little bit, trying to find their footing, going to bigger venues. I saw 4 complete episodes of TNA Wrestling. So on Thursday, they filmed a portion of an episode before the live episode that night. They filmed from 7 to about 9, and then about 9 o'clock, they went live on AMC and had the live episode. Night 2 was 2 additional episodes, which were really great. And all these episodes lead up to Sacrifice, which I believe goes down March 27th. I've been to multiple WWE, AEW, and TNA shows, and when it comes to the TNA shows, I just feel like it's a different atmosphere. Even with the larger crowd, it still felt very intimate at a TNA show, and it felt very relaxed. Everybody was there to just have fun, and it was just a great experience all around. Night 2 of the tapings, I sat next to a father and his 2 kids, and one of the kids sat next to me, introduced himself, and just started talking about TNA and his favorite wrestlers and what he loves most. And none of that came down to ticket sales. None of that came down to numbers. None of that came down to ratings. It was about how he just enjoys wrestling. And I feel like as adults, as content creators, as wrestling fans, as members of the IWC, we forget why we fell in love with professional wrestling. All this kid wanted to see was Moose versus Cedric Alexander in a street fight. He kept asking, when is the street fight? When is the street fight? Sir, do you know when the street fight is happening? And I'm like, when it comes up on screen, when it's advertised, I'll tap you on your shoulder and say, hey, the street fight is up next. That kid reminded me why I love professional wrestling. It reminded me why I don't really come on this page and talk about ratings and attendance numbers and ticket sales and whatever the case may be. I strictly come on here and talk about my love for whatever the case may be in professional wrestling, whether it be WWE, whether it be TNA. I'm just talking about positives and what I love, and not what all this other stuff is about in professional wrestling. The last 2 nights of TNA reminded me why I became a fan of professional wrestling, why I continue to be on the positive side of professional wrestling, why I continue just to have fun watching professional wrestling, and why I continue not to overanalyze every little thing that happens in professional wrestling. On to the last thing. I met Mike Santana, and I've met Bianca Belair. I've met Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. All super nice. Bianca Belair was the nicest so far out of the 3 I met. But then I met Mike Santana, and Mike Santana was super nice. And on top of that, Mike Santana was only supposed to sign one thing for me. And that one thing I was going to ask was the TNA World title. He did sign the TNA World title, but then as I was about to walk away, he was like, hey, you get a signed picture as well. Which one do you want? And he signed the picture for me, asked me for my name, wrote it down on the signature. Just an absolute gem of a human being. All I have to say is the last 2 days being at TNA was super fun, and I can't wait to go back.